Once, nestled deep in the countryside, was a peaceful little village where life moved slowly and hearts beat in tune with the rhythm of nature. Among the many simple families that lived there was one that stood out for their warmth and unity despite their modest means. In that humble home lived a young woman named Emily. Emily was 20 years old and had beauty that radiated naturally. Her sparkling blue eyes held dreams yet to be fulfilled, and her golden hair shimmered in the sunlight like strands of silk. Though her family didn't have wealth, they shared laughter, kindness, and love. Emily cherished reading, often escaping into the world of books where princesses, adventures, and destiny awaited. She dreamed of a life beyond the fields and the wooden walls of her home, a life filled with possibilities. One bright morning, with a basket in hand, she strolled to the village market. The narrow paths bustled with cheerful vendors and villagers. As she browsed the flower stall, a voice greeted her politely. It was John, a tall, confident young man with jet black hair and a gentle smile that made her heart flutter. Unlike Emily, John belonged to a wealthy family. His parents were landowners, respected by all, and he had grown up in privilege. But something in Emily's graceful simplicity and bright eyes drew him in. They started talking. At first, just short exchanges at the market or during village festivals. Then, longer walks by the river, laughter echoing in the air, secrets shared beneath the shade of trees. Emily spoke of her dreams. John told her about his vision to build something meaningful beyond his family's riches. Their bond grew stronger each day, and soon love blossomed. One golden afternoon, standing by the edge of the sunflower field, John gently took Emily's hands and confessed, "Emily, I love you. Will you marry me?" Tears welled in her eyes. "Yes, John, I love you too," she whispered, and they embraced, their hearts beating as one. But the world is rarely kind to such pure love. When John told his parents about Emily, their joy turned into anger. "She's not from our class," his mother snapped. "You need someone who brings value to our name." John stood firm. "Emily is kind by the river." "John," she said softly, "I love you more than anything. But I think we should part. Your family will never accept me, and I can't bear to see you torn." John wept openly. "I can't live without you." "I'll always love you," she whispered. They hugged for what felt like eternity, then slowly let go. Though separated by circumstance, they promised to remain friends. Emily focused on helping her family. She became a pillar of strength in the village, always ready with a smile or a helping hand. People admired her for her resilience. John buried himself in work, helping his family but feeling a hollow emptiness inside. Time passed. Seasons changed. Letters were exchanged, simple and respectful, yet filled with silent longing. Then came a turning point. Emily's father fell gravely ill. Emily cared for him day and night. Word of her father's illness reached John. Without hesitation, he visited Emily, bringing medicine and food. "Thank you, John," she said softly, overwhelmed. "I'll always be here for you," he said. His frequent visits rekindled the warmth between them. They talked, laughed, and remembered. Yet the weight of the past still loomed. Eventually, John had to leave for the city for work. "I'll write to you," he promised. "I'll miss you," Emily replied, her heart aching. True to his word, John wrote letters, full of updates, hopes, and dreams. Emily responded, and in those letters, their love lived on. Years passed. John grew successful. He became independent, no longer reliant on his parents. One day, he returned to the village. He knocked on Emily's door. She opened it and gasped, "John, you're back." "I missed you," he said. They sat under the old tree where they first held hands. John took her hands again. "Emily, I never stopped loving you. I don't need my parents' approval anymore. I can take care of us." Emily smiled through tears. "You're brave, John. I'm proud of you." "I want to marry you," he said. Emily hesitated. "But your parents?" "I've made peace with their choices. They don't own my happiness." And so they married. It was a small ceremony, filled with joy, attended by villagers and Emily.